welcome back to our podcast. I'm your host, Lydia.
And I'm Fati.
And this is Two Mics, No Limits.
I don't have anything to add.
I usually drag it out, but we haven't found it. You know, I watch it back sometimes and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, cringe. Like, we gonna figure it out, like, eventually. Like, you know, but it's okay. We don't got it yet. We gonna get it. Girl,
am I the only one that... This is off topic from what we were discussing. It just came in my head. Like, if, let's say I'm friends with you, and we'd never dated or anything, because sometimes you date and you want to be petty and you guys fight and you unfollow each other. But if I'm friends with you and you unfollow me, if something happens, don't follow me back again. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to accept you now. Like it's dead. It's dead.
You know what's funny? Actually, the funny thing that you mentioned that, the funny thing.
That I mentioned. It makes sense. The funny thing that you mentioned.
It's funny that you mentioned that. I think that's the sentence.
I think maybe you might be hanging around me too much.
Yeah, like my English is like my English. Because you over here like, yeah, that sound like me. And I'm like, I don't think that's the right one. And you over here telling me, yeah.
The funny thing that you said.
No.
That's funny that you said. I think that's what you're trying to say, right?
Yes, funny that you say that.
Oh, okay.
It's funny that you say that.
That sounds more like you, yeah.
Okay. The other day, this random dude like DM'd, like no. Okay, this random dude DM'd me, right? And he was like, "Didn't we follow each other?" And I scroll up a little bit and I see that there's some type of like message history, but like I wasn't really, you know, it wasn't like I was really entertaining it or anything. Like it was like, you know, I think he would probably respond to a story or something like that. But, you know, and I would like just react to it. And then he goes, weren't we following each other? And then I check and I see we don't follow each other. So and you can only respond to my story if I follow you. Like if I don't follow you, you can't respond to my story. So that means we probably were following each other. So then I'm like, that, you know, and for us to not be following each other anymore, you must have soft blocked me, or like, you know, like meaning you unfollow me and remove me as a follower. And for you to do that, you probably had a girl or something and she probably did that. Like, you know, like stuff like that happened. So I'm like, you could like, so I responded and I was just like, you could just say that you removed me for whatever circumstance instead of coming in here inquiring about whether or not we followed each other. Meaning, and what I mean by that is stop acting dumb.
You know, sometimes I feel like they just do that to create a form of conversation.
I'm not the one. So basically, then he was like, nah, LMAO, blah, blah, whatever. And then he followed me again. And then he was trying to like, you know, and I just ignored him.
That's what B did. I remember when we first met, he was like, what was your Instagram again? I thought we followed. I'm like, what are you making it seem like I go around giving my Instagram to people? Like, that's not like, a bar like you think it's a bar. So if you guys are using it to try to get girls, look, I mean, he says that look at me, it did work. But I'm like, I almost ghosted you a few times. But anyway.
While we're on that topic, again, funny that you mentioned that. Can you desperate men stop using the same pickup lines on every girl? Stop copying and pasting. Stop copying and pasting your messages to every girl you see. And not only that, let me give you some free game real quick. At least check to see if the girls like are friendly or friends. And even if you don't care,
listen.
Because we will or probably compare notes. And even if I'm not interested or whatever, like you look, even if neither of us are interested or like whatever the case is, you look thirsty and that's a bad look. Like it's a bad look. It looks desperate and thirsty. And like, I'll understand if you even trying to shoot your shot or whatever, but copying and pasting the same message is crazy.
You know, I get that part. I remember, like, I used to have a problem. It was some issue that happened, and my aunt had said, like, well, a guy is going to try with whatever girl that works, right? I totally understand what she said, but then I understand where you're coming from about it being the same. Remember the beginning of our first, was it our first episode? No.
It was episode.
In this building.
Yeah.
I told you I hate guys that hit you up online. because why? They copy and paste. I swear to you, we had the same
yo,
bar.
And what's so shocking to me is we have a show. We have a show.
We post each other on
all the time. If you even go on my profile right now, there's a video of me and Lydia sitting. I still haven't removed the promo video. Like, it's still there.
Me neither.
So you see us.
You just don't care?
You just don't care. So how was it that, like, you know what I mean? And not only that, like,
word for word, bar for bar.
And what's crazy is, like, you clearly didn't even care because this girl got pictures of her man up. She got pictures of her man up, and you still was like, you know what? Copy and paste.
You know, I feel like
Let's
maybe
see
they
if
don't.
this is gonna work.
At this point, it makes me feel like you don't care like that. You just
don't.
follow whoever follows you back. Copy paste. Copy paste.
That's
That's not attractive.
It's so desperate. Like, and even if, like, cause I'm not gonna lie. Let's just say I'm like, oh, you know what? You know what? He fine. Let me try this or whatever. And I'd say, oh, what you think about this guy? Like, cause we compare. We gonna always ask somebody about somebody. So then oh, what do you think about this guy? You know, I think he's like kind of cute. I want to get to know him. And then she say, oh. His name looks familiar. Let me see. I think like I kind of spoke to him before. And then she shows me the messages, and I don't even care if like maybe I were whatever. But if she showed me the messages and I see the word for word, bar for bar message that you sent me to make me agree to talk to you, and you sent it to her too, you're gone. You're gone. You're a dub. You're a dub. Like, yo. Oh my God, it's curtains.
I told you.
You gotta go.
So that's why I prefer guys that walk up to me to say something, because I've heard that I could be intimidating in person.
Good.
Which I love, because that means that if you're not serious, do not come to my face.
Okay.
Don't come, because you be bounced. But you know, like I prefer somebody that comes up to you and actually have to say something and keep a conversation than online. Because
Exactly.
nowadays there's freaking chat GPT, there's AI answering.
All of that.
There is copy and paste, like no effort.
No effort. And also like, don't approach me online too, because I don't know if you're short. No shade. No shade to the short kings. But you know, like, come on, be like, you know.
So you're 5'3"?
Yeah, don't tell them
5'3". So you were looking for like 5'8"? Will 5'8" be okay?
No, 5'10".
5'10", okay. Well, I'm 5'7". Well, am I 5'6" or 5'7"? I could swear when I was in college.
5'3".
When I was in college, I was 5'7". I don't know what happened, but now they're telling me I'm 5'6". So I feel like you have to be like,
you probably don't stand up as tall anymore. You gotta like fix your posture and start standing up a little taller.
Skinny before. But yeah, I get it. Because I like heels.
Exactly. That's why I say that though. Like, I like to wear heels and I don't want to like tower over. And also, like, I like to lie to people and tell them that I'm 5'10" until they meet me and see that I'm not 5'10". But like, yeah, I be telling people I'm 5'10".
You could pass though.
I know.
I don't know what it is. I just always
have tall girl
envision,
energy.
I think so.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Because I felt like we were the same height.
Exactly.
For you to say that you wasn't, that was kind of crazy.
Or for me to stand next to you, honey.
Yeah. That was crazy. So then Asmara is like taller than
Yeah, she's tall.
She's tall. She's
tall.
both of us.
No, but I wish I was tall. Like, I'm so it's because
and
my
being
parents aren't
skinny
tall.
too. I'm like, girl,
like,
give me some.
I could have.
If your husband is tall, that's a basketball player babies right there.
Exactly.
Like, they're having basketball babies.
Unfortunately, unless like we get lucky, I'm not producing any basketball players.
I'm gonna be the African. I'm gonna be the African mom, which I am, because I be oblivious to things. Like, oh, how do you feel about being at the Super Bowl? Everybody keeps saying I'm lucky to be Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, the Super Bowl.
I'm like, I don't know.
Like, well,
I'm just here. Yay, win.
Honestly, this Super Bowl was boring. Like, mostly boring because like the Patriots did not put up a fight. Like, they just got demolished, and that was embarrassing. But oh wait, I'm so sorry. I don't want to
Who, the quarterback people?
no, what's his face? Like I just said the quarterback people. The Patriots, I just like my brain just went to like my brain just like remembered something and
What about the football?
No. But I had to do something.
Not in the middle of our podcast. This girl had to.
Sorry, y'all. I think I have ADHD.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
anyway,
I'm in disbelief right now. Go ahead.
My bad. No, it's really like it really be like that, yo. Like this is crazy. But okay. That game was, so we don't even have to talk about the game because the game was a big disappointment. Go Seahawks. They won. They like freaking demolished the Patriots. And like, because the Patriots, they were asleep for 3 quarters and then out of nowhere wanted to wake up in the 4th quarter. Like, sorry, too little, too late. Oh, well, whatever. Now, the halftime show. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Mostly, like, I don't typically listen to Bad Bunny. Like, you know, like I wouldn't like, you know, like, oh, let me go buy his album. Oh my God, I'm such a crazy fan. Like, it's not even like that. No. But he has some songs that I do like. Mm-hmm. Like you hear it all the time. Yeah. Like exactly, things. Especially like when you're either on the radio or at a party or whatever, like you're gonna hear a Bad Bunny song and it goes crazy. Like it's a good vibe. And you know, so I knew I was gonna enjoy the show anyway, but I didn't know that he was such a great performer as far as like putting on a show, because that was like a great, you know, way to put us into his world and like show off like, you know, Latin and Hispanic, Caribbean, Latin American culture. That was fire. So I definitely thoroughly enjoyed it. I love how he like incorporated New York in it. Because if like there was a portion of it where, you know, you see like the bodega and stuff, like that's all, like that whole vibe was the Bronx, honestly. Well, he did reference the Bronx in the song too, that he was like, the song is called like in Spanish, like New York or whatever. But like, it was just like nice to see because it was familiar. So I definitely enjoyed that. What are your thoughts on?
Girl, I don't want to.
Oh, you're like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just vibing. So
I don't understand football. I don't get it. Like, why people?
Girl, we're not talking.
Throwing. No, I'm just recapping. Okay. That's something that I don't get. From where I come from, football is soccer. So you telling me football is a whole different thing now? I gotta learn it, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, why? I thought it was a hand. Yeah, you have to catch. But then why are you kicking the ball? And then why is people like getting concussions and like?
Because they hit each other. Why? And also, like, it's only like
I don't understand.
You only kick the ball like when it's like, you know, the kickoff, or like when you kicking the ball after you make a touchdown, or maybe a field goal. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. No. And then I hear them, a lot of them too be having such bad brain. I remember the one that killed his girlfriend. Yeah, like
there's a few of them that do it.
A lot of them abused their girlfriends, wives. One of them killed the girl, and then he killed himself. And then later came to find out the state of his brain from football so long has messed up his brains for so long that he could have gotten away with murder had he not killed himself. I'm like, why are we playing this sport? Like, you know, I think
like their equipment has gotten better over time, but like they basically used to play in like tin cans, like so it like, because a lot of football players, they've been playing since they were kids. Like my brother, my younger brother, he was playing since he was a kid and throughout high school, and then he stopped after high school, even though he could have kept going because he was a great, like, whatever, I'm not even gonna get into it, but like a lot of them been playing since they were kids and stuff. And like back then, the equipment, the helmets, it barely had padding. Like you know, now with the new regulations and stuff, like it's safer for like some, you know, for like the average player and stuff. And there's like a lot of, you know, but them concussions though,
bad. Even when I was in school, like the rugby players, they used to be mad aggressive. One guy had like,
that's even
I'm in the library.
Dangerous.
This guy trying to talk to me, and he just like so one time he's like, and then one time he's on the table. I'm like, we're in the library, get down. Like, it's just, and then I don't know. And then he's like, oh yeah, he has a concussion. I'm like, what? Isn't that serious? Like,
yeah.
And so rugby kind of reminds me of like football a little bit. But anyway, I just
similar,
don't really like pay attention to it because I don't know. It's not something that I enjoy. Like, I would love to watch tennis. I love watching tennis. Anything about tennis.
I only like watching some tennis players play.
Mm-hmm. But usually I'll tune in for the halftime show. But this time I didn't get the chance. But from the clips that I've seen on TikTok and on YouTube, I loved the performance that he hosted. It was very realistic, and I feel like it's different from just like stages and dancing, but it was like incorporation, like you said. And then I like that he brought like some Latina, female, male. I think there's some male ones. I noticed
Ricky Martin. You probably don't know who Ricky Martin
Nicki
is.
Nicki Minaj.
Hey,
Karol G.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj was not there.
Oh, I mean, what is his name? What is his name? Cardi B. Oh, same people to me. Same shit.
Bro, no.
All right, look, the female rapper.
You lucky I'm not like Barb no more.
No, I mean,
because I would have dragged you.
Even if Nicki was there, I feel like it would have been fine because his whole point of it is like together we are America.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like there's hence like different people and like different flags and you know. I really enjoy that part. I thought it was very poetic. And I did hear something about whenever he was receiving his Grammys that he had bulletproof vest on.
Yeah.
So I feel like if this was
speculation,
his performance,
I don't know if it's confirmed, but yeah, they were saying that like because he was getting threats because he was performing at halftime.
So if this is the kind of message that he was trying to evoke out, I definitely could understand why somebody might fear that something is going to happen. Like, you know, especially with the Super Bowl, so many people are tuning in.
He was the most watched, so he broke the record.
Yeah, so I think that gives, even when his suit that he was wearing, I'm just speculating, it was huge. And then a lot of people were saying that you couldn't even see him from the stands. Like with how the trees was like arranged.
It's because like they do that, they do it for like they do that halftime thing like mostly for like viewers like on TV.
I mean that's great, but if I feel like it kind of makes sense because you know if you're being threatened, why would you want to
saying like
give yourself
be out there? Yeah,
out there like so. I really enjoyed it and I really appreciated the message and every time I hear it I want to get up and start twerking.
Like but because he like you know he makes a lot of like dance music, you know, and I saw that there were a lot of people who reacted negatively to the show, like who were like, oh, what is this? I don't understand.
Of course,
like
of course.
My whole thing with the like, oh, I don't even understand anything he's saying. It's like, well, that's cool, but you got to think about this too. Spanish is the second the second most spoken language in this country, or even like maybe the continent of North America. And a lot of Spanish speakers and stuff, like, you know, they probably don't really speak English. Like, he don't really speak English like that either. But for so long, and they make, you know what I mean? Like, they're tuned in too to the Super Bowl and all of that. They're watching people from the U.S. perform in English, and they probably don't know what they're saying, but they be vibing too because they like the song.
Music is literally like, from the heart. Like
exactly,
it's a sound, it's a movement. It's not necessarily what you
have to understand what they're saying, and that's why I'm like, that's not really like, because it's like, what about other people that don't speak English? And, you know, they're always listening to your English artists. They're not complaining. They're vibing. There's certain people who make music in other languages, even like Ghana musicians, Nigerian musicians, when they start making songs in their language, and
people are like dancing to it and TikTok trends to it,
and I don't know what they're saying, like, you know, and I mean, unless they speak in Hausa or something, I don't know what they talking about. So I don't, you know, and I'm vibing, like, you know, just like all of y'all are or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all love Burna Boy. I don't know what he's saying.
I know
sometimes when he's doing Yoruba or whatever.
Oh, some of the things that he honestly says is a PG. It's like broken English.
No, I know.
You can decipher it if you like understand. Like,
I be hearing it. I be hearing it. But like you got certain like songs that's like, you know, like I gotta look up the translation sometimes because I'm like, what are you talking about? But you know, so I'm like, that's not a valid critique. Like, did it make you want to dance? Like, you got to vibe out.
I don't think that's the point of why people don't like it.
People were complaining, a lot of them, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. That's all they kept saying.
Trump is on, and he's the president, and he's all about deporting immigrants. And now we have an immigrant on our show speaking languages that is not our first. He's not even an immigrant.
He's Puerto Rican.
In terms of speaking Spanish.
Like, you mean like a non-American?
Right.
No, I was talking about.
I mean, he could have been born here for all we know, right?
That I was talking about was actually responses from the black people. Exactly, I know, and I know. Like, exactly, because I'm gonna get on the white people real quick, but like I'm talking about that one. I'm talking about the black people.
Black people?
Yes, they were complaining.
But we can dance to anything.
They were complaining. A lot.
Are you sure?
Yes, bro.
About what?
That's what I'm talking. Like, we don't even know what the hell he's talking about. We don't know what he's saying. Blah blah. Like, this is so trash. Blah blah. Like
the point of
they were, and it was so shocking to me that they would react in that way. Like, and it's like, bro, like that's crazy to me.
Wow.
And
that is insane.
You know, and I just felt like a lot of people are just miserable at the end of the day. Like, you know, because it's like you could say that you're not really fond of something and just keep it to yourself.
But then there still was some black people that did vote for Trump, and I feel like there's Trump supporters. Some of them really do not want people that come off as immigrant here, and then you're sending out the message that we are all Americans. Like a lot of people, I feel like. They probably did like the performance, but because of what is the message he was portraying in his in that performance, that they didn't like it because of that. I don't think it's what he did. I just feel like it's the message that he was giving across that people might dislike. Honestly,
I don't even think it was the message. I genuinely think that a lot of people are xenophobic and like, and I'm gonna say this because, like, for example, on Twitter, a lot of the topics that like I see, and it comes from like people who, you know, the FB, the Foundational Black Americans and stuff. They're
the Native Indian,
the indigenous people.
She said, "I'm black, but I'm Native Indian." Go ahead.
Those people, the ones that be up in our comments talking stupid. they be on there talking about some. Oh, go back to your country. Go back to where you from. And it's like, well, I was born here. Oh well. When the Supreme Court ends birthright citizenship, then you go, and it's like, okay, so what exactly are we fighting for here? Like y'all repeat a lot of white supremacist talking points and a lot of MAGA Trump supporting talking points or whatever, and like and then you claim to be this pro-black person, but you're not really. Like you're just like, I'm just gonna protect my indigenous natives, like. And it's so weird to me. So that's why, like, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people are just hateful, period. And yes, it does also tie back to the point that you were making, where it's like the message where he was, you know, what was that one that stood out the most? It was, like, love is more powerful than hate, or like the only thing more powerful than hate is love. I can't remember the exact quote, but like, you know, him just saying that and stuff, like, of course they're gonna, you know. And then even towards the end of his performance, and he was shouting out all the Latin American countries, literally down to United States, Canada, like just the whole, like this whole side of the world, basically just shouted it out and just said, like, look, we're all one people. I'm pretty sure, like, they're probably like, I'm not part of you. Like, I'm not one with you. Like, you know, so of course they're just, you know, and a lot of them like, oh, this performance is so political. And it's like, no, he's trying to unite people.
Even if it is, that's the time that we're going in right now.
Exactly.
So far, there's been 2 American-born people, white people, Caucasian people that have been killed trying to defend their neighbor immigrant. That's what he's trying to say. It's like, you're in your house and you're not even comfortable in your house, what kind of life is that? So
Right.
even an American who was born here, who is white, that you accept in your term of like, this is their home, they were killed in the crossfire. That is something that is going to affect any one of us, whether or not you claim to be the original American or not. You could be caught in the crossfire just like these people that it happened to. So no, he's not saying that just to be like provoking or anything. It's just what people are going through, and he's trying to bring awareness to that. So whether or not he wants to advocate for it now, that is the time and period on our politics in the U.S. that we're going through. And so what?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like,
anyway.
it's very, like, it's just disturbing. And then, so now I'm going to the white people now, the MAGAs. Well, it's not just the white people, it's the MAGAs. They, because it's not all white people, obviously. And some of them are black MAGA or Hispanic MAGA, whatever. Yeah. Which is so crazy to me also. I hope there wasn't a Hispanic MAGA saying that they weren't. Oh, I hope it.
Can I get over that native comment? I'm sorry.
But I truly indigenous. They said they're aboriginal.
But that was girl.
So, but I truly hope that there were no Hispanic MAGA people saying that they're not watching that halftime show, bro. Cause like that's some crazy self-hate. But so the Turning Point USA, which that's that group that's like far right basically. They were like of course with Trump's blessing, saying that they're not gonna watch the halftime show, and they're gonna have their own halftime show because they're like protesting Bad Bunny being the halftime show performer. So then they had their own separate halftime show with Kid Rock. You'll ask, who's Kid Rock? I don't know. Is this white man that be doing some music? And
where did that happen at? It happened at the stadium?
No. It happened somewhere else, and they were like televising it during the halftime show. So like then because they were like saying like, oh well, we're not gonna watch the Super Bowl, we're not, and it's so fun. Or like either they weren't gonna watch the Super Bowl, or they weren't gonna watch his halftime show, which is so funny to me because his show still broke the record of the most watched in like Super Bowl history.
Wow.
Beating Michael Jackson. Well, I think Kendrick Lamar beat Michael Jackson.
That must be one hell of a drug.
And then he beat Michael Jackson, unless whatever. He broke the record.
Wow.
So 133.4 million or something like that viewers. So they were basically on some they were basically saying that they were doing their own show and whatever. And it was like, this is so embarrassing. Like, what are y'all doing? And people were going through, jumping through so many hoops to, and then Trump tweeted, of course, this was a terrible, terrible halftime show and whatever the hell he was talking about. I didn't look at it, but I know he tweeted it because people were posting it.
Know the time where the president was professional,
bro.
I miss that time where it's like, I miss the time when you wonder, like, oh, what does Obama eat? What does
actually,
right, exactly. The it's kind of like how all the celebrities now are like doing Twitch and you're in their personal life.
Yeah.
That's what it's giving me. It's like, where is the sense of privacy?
And the politicians.
I want to be curious about you. Why are you always online?
And all the politicians that keep tweeting. Like, it's so irritating. Like, I get it. Like, this is like, a new form of communication and stuff like that with like the American people or whatever the case is. But bro.
Wow.
Please be a professional. Like, I miss when the biggest scandal was Obama wearing a tan suit. They were like, oh, the president? of the United States wearing a tan suit? Cream? How dare he?
They were rolling their grave when he comes out and tweets.
Like, you know, and here you have the president. He went and posted like some like, you know, because he's still on talking about the election being stolen. Like, dude, let it go. And then like at the end of the video, there was like this like this short little clip of Michelle and Barack, like their heads on apes.
Wait, he posted that?
Yes.
He's the one that posted that?
Yes, on his social media. Yeah. He posted it. And he had it up for mad long. Everybody was like, yo, like, you know, like referring to black people as monkeys and stuff is a racist depiction. And he was like, he was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not racist. Then people were trying to be like, oh, he was just like showing, you know, it was part of like the Lion King, and it was showing that he was the king of the jungle or whatever. And you know, and people are like, well, there were no gorillas or apes or monkeys or whatever in the Lion King. It was only Rafiki, but Rafiki is a baboon maybe. But they didn't have him on that though.
Wow.
I don't know what Rafiki is.
That's crazy.
But like,
that's insane.
But yeah, like
I'm shocked.
Yeah, wow. and then after like everybody, like even just other Republicans were like, bro, like this ain't it. And then like he finally deleted it. But like his MAGA supporters were like trying to like bully everybody else and stuff. And it's like, nah, dude, like y'all are tripping. And I'm just wondering when everybody is going to be mad enough to like make some change happen in this country.
Do you think he's going to win next election?
He can't go again.
No, like his party.
I doubt it. I don't know.
I hope not.
A lot of people are like kind of like fed up with both sides.
But do you
like
think
they just want something different, period.
But do you think that America is ready for a female president?
Yeah. I just genuinely don't feel like Kamala was a good candidate. Because people need to remember, because I remember I said that because people were saying, oh, y'all should have just voted for her, we wouldn't be dealing with this. And I'm like, or we could have had better candidates to vote for, because a lot of people did not like her. And then a girl tried to argue with me like, oh, y'all just be saying anything, blah blah. And I'm like, no, have you, like, I pay attention when things are happening in the moment. Around the time of her, like when the Biden admin was in, office, that was when the whole conflict with Israel and Palestine was going on. Like when it was in the thick of it, and they kept sending money to Israel, and everyone kept expressing their dislike for the administration, because they're like, you're funding a genocide and you won't stop and you keep doing it. So at that time, I remember I was getting messages from Islamic groups saying like they're voting for Jill Stein and saying, don't vote for Kamala, vote for Jill Stein. She lost so many votes or so many supporters and stuff because of that conflict, and like, which gave, it took away votes from her because people were voting for other candidates, not even just Trump. So she just wasn't the ideal candidate at the time. And I'm so annoyed that like they keep telling us, oh, you just got to choose between the lesser of the two evils. Why can't we have electable candidates?
Honestly, because I feel like right now it's like either them going at it, and my fear is like how bad that we've had it with Trump on. I don't know if somebody else from his party is going to be different. But I'm like you said,
give us better candidates. Like these, like, because on both sides in the primaries and stuff, why do y'all keep putting the same people up? Like,
I know.
They keep putting the same people, like, you know what I mean? Like pushing the same candidates. There's so many other candidates that like, and you see how like even in New York City, Mamdani won because people were like, look, we're tired of y'all and y'all BS and all these, like these pre-chosen candidates that they prop up and stuff. Like right now, the governor of California is running for like, he's making his intentions to run for president like pretty clear now. I don't like him. I don't want to vote for him, actually. I want a better candidate. It's just that simple. And then you're not going to tell me I have to choose to vote for this guy. I don't want to. Like,
I don't know,
like
man.
they need a better candidate. Like, I would like someone different. I wish we could have gotten Bernie Sanders, but they wanted Hillary Clinton, so they would not allow Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders would have won. Everybody loved that man. Like in 2016, man, oh my God. Like, we wanted him so bad, but who did they put? Hillary Clinton. That lady was also another shady character. A lot of people didn't like. So it's not about like them. I don't think it's about them being a woman. I really truly feel like it's about the character. Or like the actual
some people
person.
that I've spoken to, though, they just don't like the fact that it's a woman, and that on top of that is a black woman.
I don't think
a lot of people just.
I don't think
people
that
don't
that's
even look at what they're offering or what they're saying. It's more like, who do we want to be the leader of us? And they don't want a black woman to do it.
Between her and Trump, she was definitely like the better qualified person. She just lost a lot of supporters because of her ties to that administration at that time. Even like, because y'all could have stopped, y'all could have called a ceasefire, but y'all didn't. Y'all just kept sending them money. Like, so it is what it is. Like, you know, and so then now you lost a lot of supporters. It is what it is. You know, like, I mean, I voted for her anyway. Like, but it ain't about me. Like, it's about what everybody else.
The less of the evil.
I was like, shoot.
We're looking for the less of the evil.
I was like, we can't have this man back in office.
We cannot do it.
But my little vote didn't do nothing. So,
steering away from more. Going to a less serious topic.
Oh yeah.
Did you see like what was it that our favorite couples? What is it, Stefon Diggs?
Oh, that ain't my favorite, honey.
It's not, I'm just saying, like,
I know. But listen.
No, what do you think? Like that they unfollowed each other. You sure it's not because of that he lost the game because he's in his feelings?
It's not about. So he had one. He had it. People are describing her as his favorite baby mama.
But
he had his favorite baby mama like courtside with the baby. The courtside, like, you know, with his mom, like, you know, with his family on, you know, whatever, like near the field or whatever. And remember that lady that Offset got pregnant while he was with
his best friend Pre or something like that?
Yeah, like who's Stefon's best friend, and people are like saying side chick, but I think they're probably actually friends or whatever. Yeah. I don't know these people.
I feel like it's better to be a man's friend and a good friend than sleeping with him.
I know.
Because that's honestly is so much replaceable.
And I feel like that was just so messy and too much for Cardi. Like if you think about it, because it's like, damn, you flew out one of your baby mamas, the one that got, you know, you got your son or whatever. And your best friend that was messing with my husband, like, you know, both of them right there, like, and then on top of that, you lost anyway, like, deuces. But at the same time, you have a kid with him, so like you already really tied yourself, like, and this is when the clown shit comes back to bite.
But then she has already been clowning. First of all, whenever you popping a baby out for him, not even they were spotted out like last year Valentine, and the baby has to like bake for like 9 months. So do the math.
9 to 10. But
you know what I mean?
basically.
Like, if you do the math, it wasn't really that long. You don't really know a person from, and I know things just happen. And on top of that, you know, okay, the guy is having kids. You already have kids. So in her head, it's okay because I already got kids.
But you gotta be careful. Like, I'm so sorry, but
this, like newborn babies, and it's multiple women. And then on top of that, it's like he doesn't, the Christmas, he's touring.
His
He's
baby mama's
on tour
houses.
at his baby mom's houses. Why can't you gather up the kids like it's your children? Come to the girl that you're dating publicly, like my girlfriend. they're all in the same house. I'm sure Cardi B would have loved that. He did that with Offset's children. Like, they're all, like, you know, she flying them out, throwing birthday parties for them. You could have done that, but, like, you know, she's posting pictures with her and her kids, and you're reposting it. I didn't see any pictures.
Don't squeeze them too tight.
You know what I mean? Did you see any pictures with Cardi and him and the kids?
No,
and
he didn't go.
You know, I feel like at least you could have done that to show that, okay, accepting to the public. I know maybe they did it in public, but I'm saying to the public to show and make this girl look good for once. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember, was it her birthday or something like that? They said that he didn't post her or something like that, but then his birthday, she was all over him and stuff. I don't know. I was really hoping for the bestest, and now they're saying that they unfollowed each other. I don't think it's the end of it. I think she's mad right now, but he's gonna apologize, probably get some fancy gift and like lay it down well, and they're gonna be back honestly, because now you have a newborn with this person.
It's crazy. He's not going that press conference when they were like, "Are you gonna get her a ring?" And he was like he looked like
I feel so bad in my core, because I know that Cardi wants a lot of kids. She said in some of her interview that she wants 6 kids. I get it, and I'm glad that she want to fulfill the world with children. But like, this is not the person that you should have done that with. Like, imagine she was on her thing dating, and now they're not together, and then move on.
Exactly.
But now it's like you got 2 men that are toxic, tied to you forever.
Like, it's given like freaking,
you know what I mean, like 2.
It's given souvenir baby. I don't want her to end up finding another guy or whatever, and then having a baby with that one.
Well, she's going to, unless she stays with this one and finish off her kids, because she said she wants 6 children. And no,
I mean, like, well, divorce your ex-husband, or divorce your husband.
The ex-husband is dragging, signing the papers.
Okay, well, handle your business. It don't matter how long. Like, you do not need. Take some time to heal, girl. Don't try to have like, no man heal you.
She's healing her heart, but sometimes girl, I'm 26 right now, right? When I was ovulating when I was younger, it's not the same thing now. I don't think I could have been like, girl, I am the strongest of the strong when it comes to things like that, right? But lately, the way I be feeling,
you be hot,
and I'm single. I don't know.
No, but look, I
don't know, and I 100% understand. I'm not telling you what to do with your vagina. But just don't welcome the baby.
Or just don't let him nut in you. Like, I don't like when people try to make it seem like, oh, like, you know, shit happens. No, it don't. Like, you only fertile for like a day or 2. Like, honestly. Be smart about your fertile window and all of that. Like, and just be smart about it. About how, stop letting him nut in you. Like, even if it's like, maybe he didn't and it was an accident or whatever. Like,
sometimes the Plan B don't work. Like, Plan C, baby.
I'm not even like, bro.
I heard some people say their Plan B failed.
Get on birth control if you gonna be fucking.
Exactly. That.
Oh my God.
Thing is, if a woman do not want, my biggest thing that I always say is that if a woman do not want to get pregnant, she's not going to.
Thank you.
And I say that all the time, and I probably sound like a freaking pick me, but
no, you don't. It's I hate when you're making sense and somebody calls you a pick me. Like, stop. Like, y'all be sitting here enabling.
She did want to.
I don't like when people enable
like that.
Like, stop enabling stupid behaviors. Like, it honestly. Like, just stupid behaviors. You did not have to get pregnant right after you just had a baby for your current husband. Like, all of that is a choice. It's not like, oh, she was like, oh, what do you want me to do? Put it back inside of me? Honey, I'm a woman too, and like, I'm still it's very easy to not like. When it comes to
the sexual part and her wanting to enjoy herself while her husband is stressing her, I totally understand that. But
you can be smart about it.
You're not just walking away. Like, I think we did see the interviews. Like, good luck.
Yeah, like, that would have been cute
and salty if he didn't have access anymore. But now what are you going to do? Restrict him from his child? And she don't seem to be that person to me. Like, no, I feel that she kind of reminds me of Khloe Kardashian. whatever they're going through is like, at least from what we see online, she's not going to restrict the kids.
I don't
from
think
the
she's
father.
that type of person.
So then imagine that much access.
But it's
when, you know,
but also you gotta choose.
That's literally her baby daddy. Oh my god!
Like, cause I'm not sitting here like trying to say like, oh, I know how to choose it right and I get it right and I'm like this perfect being. Look, trust me, I done encountered some losers. Like, it ain't even like, you know, this ain't that. I'm just saying that sometimes you do have to like have a certain type of discernment. Like, I'm honestly still single right now because I'm just strict. I'm not tolerating everything. Like, I'm not going for everything or anything. Like, you know, I try to like, you know, date. And when I say date, I mean like just like kind of get to know certain people. No, we cannot do it. Like, we're not. I've been abstinent for a minute now. Like, no, we can't. Like, you know, no, there's no access. No, and you gotta like, are you planning it? I'm not coming over. Are you planning a date? Like, what, you know, like, let's do this. Yeah, let's get to know each other or whatever.
I do understand what you're saying.
And then, like, you know, and I'm not saying, because if I want to do the thing, I'm gonna do the thing, but I don't want to. Like, you know what I mean? And you can have that type of power and control over yourself and have your body autonomy and just have like some better pussy management. Like,
you know, I heard that the most fertile you are, the harder it is to control that. And she seems very fertile to me because 4 kids,
bro. You have to.
No, like in the sense of I was very judgmental before, and I feel like if I have the willpower, I feel like I do have the willpower to say no a lot. But like,
bro,
if I've been going through it with my ex and he's been stressing me, he's been cheating on me, he's been doing so much to me for the past 6 years, and now I'm like, fuck it, I'm newly single, I'm outside.
Go outside with some condoms.
I'm gonna be outside, like, you know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna
bring some
the
condoms
baby part. Shit, the baby part. It seems a little too permanent,
bro. I'm not saying don't like. You just have to have better management of her. Stop, like, you know what I mean?
With
like,
all that money, I'm sure you can afford those doctors to keep it on track for you too.
You know, like, and you can have your fun. She could be right now today. She'd be like, you know what? I want to go to Paris and have sex on the Eiffel Tower. She could do that if she wanted to. But like, bring a condom with you. Like, I don't know.
But like, don't be hitting the same. Don't be hitting the same note. And
I'm not gonna sit here and tell her. Look, my whole thing is
like, look. It's easier said than done. That shit feels like fucking rubber.
Look, I get it, but like now your baby daddy is Stefon Diggs, who got like 5 other baby mamas and several strange charges. Remember they delayed his arraignment till after the Super Bowl. The man is going to jail. Like,
oh my god,
we don't know what.
I'm over here like, I understand 100%. But my thing is there's birth control. But then with how he's have so many baby mamas though,
exactly.
how you letting him
fertile? You talking about she's fertile? He's fertile.
How is he letting him hit raw? Well, I hope they did a testing. Because you have so many baby mamas, like, and I feel like it's probably not just them. And who is the baby moms messing with? That he's, you know, it's too much energies going on in that one circle that it's like I wouldn't be comfortable with nothing on it, you know? I don't know how rich people be doing it, but hey, when I get there, I'll let you know.
I ain't wanna say all of that, but exactly, like, because hello, and it is an energy transfer, and he's putting his torch in.
But then the thing is, though, is like, to me, the part that will make me go crazy is like have these baby moms that are like lined up like they're a collection.
Yeah,
that's not embarrassing.
Very. Like,
you were just to be called, oh, I'm a football player's baby mom.
Mind you, remember his teammates were like, they would never let his sister, they were like, cause someone was like, oh, who on this team would you not let your sister date? And literally everybody said him. All his teammates, they all said him.
I seen that.
Like, and from that right there, that tells me everything I need to know. I don't need no more evidence, no more. I don't even want to know your side. And for me, it's like, if you came from this really toxic, crazy, toxic dude, why would you go to another super toxic man? There are good men out there, and you have access to.
She said that he looked pretty.
Girl,
I mean, he does have a pretty face, but
he's a fine man.
He gives me a little too feminine vibe.
Yeah, have you seen him walking in them jeans?
Why is your ass fatter than mine? Okay. I'll be like, I mean, her ass is fatter than his compared. Oh, but like, yeah. Why is it fatter than me? And it
sits up. You know what I mean? It sits up, but you know he got those allegations too. So, yeah.
Wow, there's a lot going on. Like, she's gonna be defending for a long time.
All I'm gonna say is that, like, she has like the, you know, like, she is a boss. She's rich. She's successful. She has the world at her fingertips. She could get whatever guy she wants. Just not to bring Miss Minaj into it, but like, same with her, who had same type of deal, but then you went and chose who you chose to get married to. What are we doing here? Like, you know, like, what is it with these two? Like, well, let me, because at the end of the day, I'm broke. They're rich. I should get out of their business. But, like, I'm just saying. Yeah. It's very crazy. And I don't think it's a positive message.
Sometimes I just sit there, right? And I was just thinking about it the other day. And I'm like, this man has access to 4 beautiful women. Mm-hmm. It's like that one person have all these women on his beck and call. Mm-hmm. And they're beautiful. Like, I seen the other baby mama. I'm like, oh, my God.
The one that was at the game? Yeah. Because she is like, gorgeous. Oh, Drake was obsessed with her at that one point. He made that song. Yeah. About her. You know, the Kiki. That's her? Do you love me? Yeah. Yes.
Shit. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, now you are tied to this person and they have all the access to you. And I'm like, what happened to being courted, being proposed to, getting that man that's so attentive to you? It's like when you pick up the phone and you're mad, the whole world is falling apart. Mm-hmm. I just want that for people. I don't know. I just be wanting that for people. But it's like, you can't want something for people that don't see wanting them for themselves. Some people see poverty as the worst thing. So I'd rather just have that baby by that one guy and be set for good, which I understand. But I feel like it is going to get boring once you're older. That kid that you use for security is grown. Mm-hmm. And they can have access to their dad minus you. And you're sitting there and you have nobody to, like, literally sit on the porch on a cold morning and drink tea with. Just because, like, you know, it's just like, it's very sad to me. And I don't know, maybe like you said, we're just not in that kind of, I don't have that many bills maybe to feel like that's my way out. I don't know. But it's just like, there's so much closeness that you can get with being with a person, like waking up next to them. Now he's with this person, he was with that person. Like, you wake up on a Christmas morning, hey, me and my man are opening our gifts. He's not there. Like, that's that's empty. I don't know. I cannot be with somebody and not be with them. Like, you know, it's just
exactly like, you should want more for yourself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sad.
It's very sad. But anyways, we're gonna end it here. Do you have something to add?
Girl, I got nothing else to say because then everybody a mess, myself included.
Like, by all means, we're not saying we're perfect. Like, we got a lot of shit to work
remember that last time when we did the like with the Danish deception, and then I was like, damn, I'm a clown because we started judging her, and then I was like, ooh, wait, exactly. So like, that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm just analyzing from what I see, but at the end of the day, like, look, take all of this with a grain of salt because, you know, I'm not in a position to judge anyone, even though I was just sitting here judging, but I'm gonna judge that. But
anyways, let us know your comments on our thoughts down below. Make sure you are subscribed. We see you guys subscribing and we love to see it. Yes. Follow us on our Instagram, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.